No money, no skills, but a burning desire to get out of poverty for good. If this is you, stick with me till the end of this video. I'm gonna share with you what I would do if I were in such a situation. A situation in which you are basically stuck in life. You are working a job you hate for a boss you don't like. You are making barely enough to get by. You are barely surviving. You can't invest. You can't save money. You can't do anything, okay? You're basically working every month to spend everything on rent, food, gas, insurances, and nothing left over to invest or to see, the light at the end of the tunnel, okay? You're just working to survive, working a job you hate, and now you have had enough. You have decided to do whatever it takes to get out of this black hole you're in, to get out of this life you basically hate, and that goes nowhere, okay? So the first thing I would do is to lower my living expenses. If you're living in a big house, move into an apartment. If you are living into an apartment, move into a studio. Or better, if it's still possible, move into your parents' house, okay? The less bills you will have, the better it will be. If you have a big car, powerful, fancy, sports car, get rid of it, sell it, okay? Get a economy car, or better, get a bicycle if you don't really need a car, if you are more of a city guy, okay? And forget about, vacations, forget about going to some fancy places, spend money, forget about going to the restaurant quite often. Lower your expenses. First, the less bills you have to pay, the less living expense you have to cope with, the less money you will spend, okay? But other than that, the less stuff you will have, the less things you will have to think about, okay? Owning stuff requires some mental energy because you have to think about that car, think about this home you own, think about this apartment, you have to maintenance it, Stuff requires energy. Stuff requires you to spend some time, maintaining it, or get a get it in order, If you have less stuff, you don't have that much things to think about, okay? So get rid of your stuff. That's the first thing. And once you have more mental energy available, you can start the job. You can start to learn new skills, which will allow you to get ahead. You've got two routes. There is the online route and there is the offline route, okay? The offline route is quicker. It's more straightforward. And it is faster usually, okay? Unless you are very lucky. The offline route consists of learning a trade. There are professions in your country which are quite sought after. They are pretty well paid, but nobody wants to do them because they require energy. They require to work in the cold or in the heat. They require to work in the dirt, to get dirty hands, black hands. They are real men, let's say, professions, okay? A few examples. You could become a welder. Here in France, for example, you can become a welder in less than 6 months. And it pays quite well, and there is a lot of gigs available. Or you can even work for a company and still make good money being a welder. You could become a plumber. You could become a mechanic. Not here in France, but in some other countries, mechanics are still quite well paid, okay? You could become an electrician. You know what I'm talking about. These kind of professions, trades, nobody wants to do anymore. So learn this kind of profession. Even though it's not what you like the most, at least you will get ahead. Okay, just pick the one you hate the less. Okay, if you don't know which one to pick. Okay, but that's the fast track to get better paid and to be able to save more money, lower your living expenses, and get a sought after skill. Okay, that's the offline road. And now you have the online road, basically what I'm doing. The online road is usually slower, because I'm not gonna lie, it still requires time to learn online skills. Okay, and even once you have learned the online skills, you still will need to get better at what you are doing. For example, making videos like I'm doing now is something you have to get used to. Okay, it's not your first video won't be your best video. You will have to speak, make videos, more videos, even more if you are not talking in your mother tongue. Okay, by the way, but you still need to work on it, and it will take usually more time to first get the skills and to make some money out of it. Okay, the advantage of the biggest pro of the online road being that you can become location independent. Okay, you get location independent income. For example, what I'm doing is something I can do from everywhere, from here in the countryside, from Asia, from Russia, from Eastern Europe, doesn't matter. Okay, I'm location independent. So that's the big advantage of the online stuff. The offline stuff is usually faster. I told you can become a plumber in 6 months, you can become a mechanic here in 1 year, an electrician in 1 year, a plumber in 1 year. You know, these are jobs that aren't that difficult to learn, and you are assured if you have done your homework, you are sure to get a job or to have a lot of clients if you start your own company, which I would suggest you. If you can work for yourself, it's even better. Okay, online stuff is slower. Okay, I know there are a lot of guys online saying, yeah, you can become a millionaire overnight, over 3 months, in 1 year. It's bullshit. Okay, I've been earning money online for almost not there yet, almost 8 years now. Sometimes it was very difficult. Sometimes I made a lot. Sometimes I made almost zero. You know, it's not a very stable activity. But it's let me tell you, it's a lot of work. Okay, it's not an overnight success. And even though if you succeed, it doesn't guarantee to. There is no guarantee you will be earning, you know, this the same later on. For example, I'm not to tell you the truth, I'm now at this moment not making nowhere close to what I made 2 years ago, 3 years ago. 2 years ago I was making very good money. Now I'm making more, way less. Okay, I'm still making, but not like I used to. So I know I will be making more soon, because I'm now working on it, investing my time and energy. Okay, but yeah, it's still something you have to work on regularly, get better regularly, understand the markets, because markets tend to evolve. It's not easy, long story short. Okay, but at least you are location independent. Okay, and when it works well, you can make a lot. Okay, very quickly. But sometimes you go through some difficult times, and for a few months you can make zero or almost zero. Okay, so it depends on you, it depends on the market, it depends if you're lucky or not, it depends on which market you're in, if you're there in the right at the right time, or not, and so on. Or you can become a programmer, you know, a developer or something like that. Okay, but these are the fast tracks, I would say. Okay, no investments, no Bitcoin, no, this is, you know, I'm into crypto as well, but how to say, these are things for people who have already money. Real estate is for people who have the money. Cryptos is for people who have already some kind of money. Yes, sure, you can invest 1,000 euros or 1,000 USD in cryptos. You can double, but it won't change your life. Even if you double your investments, if you invest just a little bit, it won't make you rich. Okay? And real estate is something for people who have the money. Investing in cars is the same. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So before thinking about investing in something, you will need money first. Right, I'm saying? So get some money, save some money, and once you have a chunk of money, I would say try to get to 50k at least. Once you have 50k, then you can start investing a little bit there. Maybe get a house, get a mortgage if you have a stable job. But if you have less than that, you basically first need to get some cash. Okay, forget about investing. Okay, investing is for people who have at least some cash flow and some kind of down payment. No. Anyway, if this was useful, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Check the links below in the description. And yeah, tell me in the comment below, guys, what you guys think about this. If you have some tips for people who are basically broke, they have no money, no skills, and they have had enough, now they want to change their life and they want to get ahead. Go into trade, and learn a trade, I mean, and or learn an online skill, and don't quit your job yet. Learn that skill first. If you go the online road, it will take more time. Usually it takes more time. And if you go the offline road, it will be hard, I know, but at least you won't have money problems anymore. If you keep your your living expenses quite low, okay? Of course, if you spend everything you earn, you won't get ahead. Even if you make 10k a month, if you spend 10k a month, no point, it's the same. Okay. Anyway, talk to you soon, and we're out.